Ever wondered what it's really like to live the twin flame life? No, this isn't your typical relationship story. You know, when most people think about relationships, they picture the usual dating scene, romantic dinners, and maybe some butterflies in their stomach. But a twin flame lifestyle? That's like comparing a gentle stream to a cosmic tsunami. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine waking up one day to discover that there's another person out there who literally mirrors your soul, not just someone who gets you, but someone who is you on a deeper level. Pretty mind-blowing, right? And that's just the beginning of what it means to live the twin flame lifestyle. From intense spiritual growth to experiencing synchronicities that make you question everything you thought you knew about reality. This path completely reshapes your entire way of being. We're talking about a lifestyle that goes way beyond romantic connection, though that's certainly part of it, and ventures into territory that most people wouldn't believe unless they'd experienced it themselves. Think of it as signing up for the most intensive personal development program ever, except you didn't consciously sign up, and your twin flame is both your greatest teacher and your most challenging student. The cosmic curriculum includes lessons in unconditional love, spiritual awakening, and discovering your divine purpose. And trust me, there's no playing hooky from these soul classes. So, if you're curious about what it really means to walk this extraordinary path, let's dive into the key aspects that make the twin flame lifestyle unlike any other relationship experience on Earth. Whether you're already on this journey or just feeling called to understand it better, what I'm about to share might just help you make sense of this beautiful, challenging, and utterly transformative way of living. You know that moment when you look in the mirror first thing in the morning and everything, absolutely everything, is right there staring back at you. That's exactly what living with a twin flame connection feels like, but multiply that intensity by 1,000. Think of it this way: your twin flame isn't just holding up a regular mirror, they're wielding a cosmic magnifying glass that reveals every single layer of your being. It's like having a spiritual MRI that scans not just your physical presence, but your entire soul's journey. And let me tell you, it's both terrifying and absolutely magnificent. The mirror effect is perhaps the most profound aspect of the twin flame journey, as many spiritual teachers often say. It's like having a living, breathing reflection of your highest potential and deepest wounds walking around in another body. This isn't your typical relationship dynamic where you can hide your insecurities or mask your true feelings. Your twin flame sees right through all of that, not because they're trying to, but because they literally are you on a soul level. Here's what makes this mirror effect so fascinating. Imagine you're dealing with trust issues. Your twin won't just trigger those issues. They'll manifest the exact scenarios that force you to face them head on. If you have abandonment wounds, guess what? Your twin might suddenly seem distant, not because they're trying to hurt you, but because your shared soul is orchestrating the perfect healing opportunity. The rawness of this mirror effect can be overwhelming at first. Many find themselves wanting to run, hence the famous runner-chaser dynamic in twin flame relationships. It's like suddenly finding yourself in a room full of mirrors at a funhouse, except each reflection shows a different aspect of your soul, the good, the bad, and everything in between. But here's the beautiful part. This mirror effect isn't meant to torture you. It's designed to heal you at the deepest level possible. When you embrace it, something magical happens. You start seeing your reflection in your twin not as a source of pain, but as a pathway to profound self-discovery and unconditional love. Every trigger becomes a treasure map leading to another piece of your authentic self. As one twin flame put it, you'll find yourself naturally gravitating towards self-improvement, shadow work, and healing old wounds. The mirror effect makes authentic living non-negotiable. There's simply nowhere to hide when your soul's other half is reflecting your truth back to you. This mirror effect isn't something you can escape or control. It's the very essence of the twin flame connection. But once you understand its purpose, it becomes less scary and more sacred. It's not about judgment or criticism. It's about perfect divine reflection, leading to perfect divine union, first with yourself and then with your twin. Imagine for a moment that you're not just living your life, but you're on a cosmic mission. Sounds wild, right? But that's exactly what the twin flame journey is all about. It's like being secret agents of the universe, sent here to Earth with a purpose far greater than finding a soulmate or having a picture-perfect romance. You see, when you connect with your twin flame, it's as if the universe has hit the level up button on your life's purpose. Suddenly, you're not just Jane or John Doe going about your daily routine. No, you've been activated, like sleeper agents waking up to their true calling. It's as if you've been handed a cosmic megaphone and told, "All right, it's showtime. Go out there and raise the vibration of the planet." Now, I know what you're thinking. Me, raise the vibration of the planet? I can barely get through my to-do list. But here's the kicker. That's exactly why you're perfect for the job. Because twin flames aren't chosen for their perfection, they're chosen for their potential. Think of it like this. You and your twin flame are like two essential ingredients in a recipe for global transformation. Apart, you might be pretty awesome on your own. But together, you're the secret sauce that the universe has been waiting for. This mission isn't about holding hands and skipping off into the sunset, though that can be a nice bonus. It's about rolling up your sleeves and diving deep into the work of personal and collective healing. It's about facing your shadows, conquering your fears, and emerging as the radiant beings you were always meant to be. But wait, you might say, I didn't sign up for this. Oh, but you did. Your soul signed that cosmic contract long before you put on this human suit. And now as you connect with your twin flame, you're remembering the fine print. Your shared purpose might manifest in countless ways. Maybe you're here to spread love through art or music. Perhaps you're meant to revolutionize education or healthcare. Or maybe, just maybe, your mission is simply to love so fiercely and authentically that you inspire everyone around you to do the same. Whatever your specific calling, know this. The world needs you. It needs your unique light, your particular brand of magic. And together with your twin flame, You have the power to create ripples of change that extend far beyond your immediate circle. So embrace this grand adventure, this cosmic dance you're part of. Yes, it's challenging. Yes, it can be overwhelming. But remember, you're not just living for yourself anymore. You're living for the betterment of all humanity. And that, my dear ones, is the true essence of the twin flame journey. As you navigate this path, keep your heart open and your spirit willing. Trust that every challenge is an opportunity for growth, every setback a setup for a comeback. You and your twin flame are writing a love story, yes, but it's a love story that includes the entire world. Have you ever felt like you were tuned into a radio frequency that only one other person in the world could hear? That's exactly what the energetic connection between twin flames feels like. It's like having a cosmic Wi-Fi that's permanently connected, whether you want it or not. Let me paint you a picture of what this extraordinary energy dance really looks like. Imagine you're sitting at your desk at work, and suddenly you're flooded with an inexplicable wave of joy, or perhaps sadness, that doesn't seem to belong to you. That's because it doesn't. Your twin flame could be experiencing those emotions halfway across the world, and you're picking them up like a perfectly tuned antenna. The energy connection between twin flames operates outside the normal laws of physics, as many spiritual teachers observe. And they're right. This isn't your typical emotional bond. It's a quantum entanglement of souls that defies time, space, and conventional understanding. Think of it like having a spiritual smartphone that's permanently set to share location with your twin soul. There's no off switch, no airplane mode, no way to disconnect. You know those moments when you wake up at 3:33 a.m. for no apparent reason? Well, in the twin flame journey, these aren't coincidences. They're often energetic check-ins. Your twin might be thinking of you, sending you healing energy, or simply experiencing something significant that your soul needs to witness. It's like being part of a cosmic dance where both partners move in perfect synchronicity, even when miles apart. The intensity of this energy connection can be overwhelming at first. Many twins report feeling physical sensations, heart palpitations, tingling in the crown chakra, sudden waves of emotion that mirror what their counterpart is experiencing. It's like having an extra set of sensory organs that you never asked for, but somehow can't imagine living without. But here's where it gets really interesting. This energy dance isn't just about feeling connected. It's about learning to master and balance these intense frequencies. Think of yourself as a cosmic DJ, learning to mix and blend these powerful energetic frequencies into something harmonious. Sometimes you need to turn the volume down through grounding practices. Sometimes you need to amplify the signal through meditation and heart-centered practices. As one twin flame expressed, managing these energies becomes a crucial part of daily life. You might need more alone time to process energies, develop specific self-care routines, or find yourself naturally adopting practices like meditation or energy healing. It's like learning to surf. At first, the waves of energy might knock you down, but eventually, you learn to ride them with grace and even joy. remember, this isn't about becoming dependent on the connection. It's about learning to dance with it. Some days you'll float in perfect harmony with these energies. Other days you might feel like you're doing an awkward tango with your own shadow. And that's perfectly okay. The key is understanding that this energy dance is teaching you something profound about yourself, about connection, and about the very nature of love itself. Imagine stepping into a realm where love isn't just an emotion, it's a state of being that transforms every single aspect of your existence. That's what happens when you embrace unconditional love in the twin flame journey. It's like upgrading from a black and white TV to a full spectrum, high definition experience of life. You know those moments when you catch yourself judging someone only to realize you're actually judging a part of yourself? That's where the magic of unconditional love begins in the twin flame journey. It starts with the most challenging person to love, yourself. As one spiritual teacher beautifully puts it, the twin flame connection forces you to love yourself unconditionally before you can truly love another. Think of unconditional love as the ultimate spiritual technology. It's not just about feeling warm and fuzzy. It's about completely rewiring your operating system. When you start living from this space, something extraordinary happens. Those old patterns of conditional love, I'll love you if, or I'll accept myself when, begin to dissolve like morning mist in the sunshine. Here's what makes this aspect of the twin flame lifestyle so revolutionary. It challenges everything you thought you knew about love. Remember those Disney movies where love was all about finding your perfect match and living happily ever after? Well, twin flame unconditional love says, hold my cosmic coffee. It's about loving through the storms, through the separations, through the times when your twin is running faster than a cheetah in the opposite direction. But here's the real kicker, and this is something most people don't talk about. Unconditional love in the twin flame journey isn't just about your connection with your twin. It's about becoming a walking, breathing embodiment of love itself. Suddenly, you find yourself extending that same unconditional acceptance to the grumpy barista, the colleague who always steals your lunch from the office fridge, even that internet troll who just can't help themselves. You become what I like to call a love alchemist, someone who can transmute any situation through the power of unconditional love. It's like having a superpower that transforms not just your own experience, but ripples out to affect everyone around you. And the beautiful part? The more you practice this, the more natural it becomes. As your heart expands, you start to understand why they say twin flames are here to help raise the planet's vibration. Because when you're operating from unconditional love, you become a walking portal of transformation. Your very presence starts shifting the energy wherever you go. Pretty amazing, right? Remember, this isn't about being perfect or never feeling negative emotions. It's about loving yourself and others through all of it. As one twin flame beautifully shared in our research, the journey taught me that unconditional love isn't about never feeling hurt or angry. It's about loving through those feelings, letting them flow through you without dimming your light. So embrace this profound aspect of the twin flame lifestyle and let unconditional love be your compass, your anchor, and your wings. Because when you do, you're not just changing your own life, you're helping to elevate the consciousness of the entire planet, one heartbeat at a time. The infamous runner-chaser dynamic, perhaps the most misunderstood yet profoundly transformative aspect of the twin flame journey. You know how in those old-school video games, sometimes you had to go backward to move forward. That's exactly what the separation phase in twin flame connections is all about. Let me paint you a picture of what's really happening during these periods of apparent distance. The runner wakes up in fear, their mind racing with thoughts like, what if I'm not good enough? What if I fail? What if I can't handle this intensity? Meanwhile, the chaser finds themselves dreaming of reunion, feeling their twins' presence in every moment, planning a future that seems just out of reach. But here's the cosmic plot twist. They're both actually running from themselves. Think of separation like a spiritual greenhouse. It might feel like winter outside, but inside, the most beautiful growth is happening. As one twin flame beautifully shared, the stayer wakes up lazily, enjoying the morning sunshine, finding peace in the quiet moments, and focusing on personal development rather than trying to force reunion. This isn't your typical relationship break where distance means failure. No, in the twin flame journey, separation is actually a sacred catalyst for profound transformation. It's like the universe is saying, hold up, before you can truly unite, you each need to become whole within yourselves. And let me tell you, that's where the real magic happens. During separation, something extraordinary occurs. Both twins are forced to face their deepest wounds, their most haunting fears, and their most persistent patterns. The runner isn't really running from their twin. They're running from the intensity of their own light reflected back at them. And the chaser, they're not really chasing their twin. They're chasing the parts of themselves they've yet to fully embrace. But here's the beautiful paradox. The more you learn to thrive independently, the closer you actually come to true union. It's like that old saying, if you love something, set it free. Except in this case, you're not just setting your twin free. You're setting yourself free from the limitations of codependency and fear. Remember, divine timing isn't working against you. It's working for your highest good. Each moment of separation is perfectly orchestrated to help both twins develop the strength, wisdom, and self-love necessary for an enlightened union. After all, isn't that what this journey is really about? Not just finding your other half, but becoming whole within yourself. And in that wholeness, you discover that you were never really separated at all. You were just growing into the fullness of who you were always meant to be. You know what's fascinating about the twin flame lifestyle? There's absolutely no rulebook or one-size-fits-all manual for this journey. Let's be real here. This path often raises eyebrows and challenges every conventional relationship norm in the book. Your friends might think you're crazy when you talk about feeling your twins' emotions from across the globe, or when you explain why separation is actually a blessing in disguise. And you know what? That's perfectly okay. The beauty of the twin flame lifestyle lies in its uniqueness to each pair. Whether you're currently in physical union with your twin, riding the waves of separation, or somewhere in between, remember this. Every single experience is crafting you into who you're meant to become. Those challenging moments, they're not setbacks, they're setups for your greatest breakthroughs. You're not just living a lifestyle, you're pioneering a new way of being. Every choice you make, every healing journey you undertake, every moment of surrender, it's all contributing to something much bigger than just your personal story. You're literally helping to raise the vibration of the entire planet. Pretty mind-blowing when you think about it, right? The key is to embrace your unique journey while staying true to these core elements: personal transformation, higher purpose, and unconditional love. And while the journey might seem overwhelming at times, remember that every step you take in authentic alignment with your soul brings both you and your twin closer to your shared divine purpose. So dance to your own spiritual beat, dear soul. Trust that inner guidance system that's been installed in your heart. Your twin flame journey isn't about following someone else's choreography. It's about creating your own sacred dance with the universe.